At this point, I'm desperate, so buckle up. Here we go. I'm gonna call out a company that has completely fucked our bathroom. We found black mold in our bathroom. It was all in every corner of the ceiling and behind the bathtub tiles. We had to have the entire ceiling removed, this half wall, our entire tub area, and this half wall here. Now, I've taken you guys along on this process periodically from week to week, whatever, showing you guys the whole process of it and the nightmare that it's been. Now it's going to be all in one video because you're about to find out. So this is when they put everything back up. The demo was great. Replacing the drywall was great. They did a pretty good job. Aside from the fact that they poked through our living room wall in several areas and left a big plaster drywall mess on our living room floor, aside from that fact, the demo went great. They started replacing the tiles that we had picked out. There were several complaints from them that the tiles were too complicated. That should have been a red flag right then and there. A professional company should be able to handle any tile, but we hired them and we assumed, being a professional company, that they would be able to get the job done right. I'm going to show you several pictures of their tile job. There's literal, the tiles were not laid even. They go up and down and they curve. Here's another example. It comes out right there. They completely missed an entire section to grout. The soap dish is a complete mess. Tiles are cut uneven. These two tiles on the top are drooping. Tiles on the bottom are cut uneven. They did not caulk all up in this area here. I had to do that myself. They did finish the caulking after I complained about it on the side picture that I had just showed you a minute ago. When they started painting, there were literal drips that they did not soften out, sand out, whatever you want to call it. There were drips while they were painting. They did not tape or undo our light switches, got paint all over them that I had to remove myself. They did not cover the sink, the floor, or the bathtub. I had to remove those myself. Like the paint splatters. There's paint splatters all over everything, which I have documented. Bingo, we got a winner right here. They cracked our bathtub without telling us and attempted to, I guess that's caulked. I guess they tried to caulk over it. Didn't hear a word from them about that. For whatever reason, our toilet was moved, I guess, to paint behind it. I don't know 100%, but it was moved, and when it was put back, it was lopsided. Had to complain about that. They finally fixed it to where it looks normal. However, it was leaking down into our basement, which they did fix that. It no longer leaks into our basement. I forgot to mention that they didn't sand any of the plaster down when they started painting, and they just painted right on over it. I had to complain about that. They finally came back in, sanded it down, and repainted. Still didn't cover anything. This is on the other side of our bathroom. This is in our closet that's next to the bathroom, where you take this portion of the wall off and you can get into the plumbing. That's how they installed the spigot and shower head that we chose out. They left it like this. That was not like that. This is what it currently looks like in our closet. Bathroom is on the other side. I forgot to mention that we picked out grout as we were instructed to do, and we told them that yes, we've got the grout, we've got the paint, which is what we were told to choose: grout, paint, and tile. We chose all three of those things. We confirmed with them that we chose all three of those things. All three of those things were also put side by side together in the hallway right outside of the door for the bathroom, all next to each other. For whatever reason, they decided to go out and purchase their own grout after we had purchased ours while they were working on the bathroom. They did not tell us that they purchased their own grout, and they purchased white grout. I hate complaining about this because it seems so stupid, it seems so little, but it just adds on to the little, all these big little things that went wrong with this bathroom and the customer service that we have received thus far. They chose white grout. We had a off-white grout. It's like a light tan cream almost color to kind of accent the pops of tan that we have in the tile. But for whatever reason, they went out, bought their own grout, put it in, and it was white. And when I mentioned to them that, hey, we bought our own grout and it was not white, it was an off cream, off white color, they didn't fix it. They just left it. Oh, sorry about that. Interesting. I've been taking you guys along on the journey of getting this bathroom to look the way that or as close to as what we want it to look like. So I've painted from all this brown, I painted all of that. I've taken you guys on the journey of, like, I've recorded everything. There's timestamps, date stamps of everything. And the reason why I bring that up is because today I was called a liar by the company. But I've taken you guys on the journey of cleaning this bathroom up and trying to get it looking presentable. I have scraped every speck of paint off of the floor, off of the sink, off of the toilet, off of the bathtub. I have cleaned up all of the drywall pieces, plaster, dust, everything that they left behind. I have sanded down the living room wall because they didn't do that after plastering over several holes that they poked through during the demo process. After all of these issues today, and I was making a video while doing this because I like to document for you guys so you can see the whole process of, like, renovations we do in the house. I'm taking a video. I finally, after a month, I know it's been a month, that's a long time, sure, but we do have a bathroom downstairs, a full bathroom that we've been using the entire time, and we wanted this one to look the way that we wanted it to look, and we wanted all the waterproofing to be done, like the grout that wasn't grouted in the soap dish, the caulking that wasn't done, that we had to do ourselves. We wanted to make sure all of that was dried before we used this bathroom. And I used the bathroom today. I used the spigots for the first time just to test it out. This was another reason why we waited, because we didn't trust, after everything that went wrong with this bathroom, we did not trust that this was installed properly. But obviously we had hoped it was, because they are apparently a professional company. There was water. I noticed the spigot, the water wasn't putting out pressure the way that it should be. And then I noticed behind the spigot where it meets the wall, there's water flowing through that. And then it starts dripping through our basement. There's more water on our carpet now, but this was the process of me figuring out that we've got water leaking into our basement now because it wasn't installed properly. I called the company today to let them know that, hey, we just tried using the bathtub for the first time, and it's leaking water, doesn't seem to be installed properly. We need someone to please come out and fix it. They refused. I'm not even kidding. He called me a liar. He called me a liar and then said he doesn't believe me, flat out. There were two reasons why he said he's not coming out. One, I'm lying, because it's been a month and nobody doesn't not use their second bathroom in a month. I explained to him that everything I've explained in this video as to why we have not used the spigot yet. Called me a liar. And then he went ahead and pointed out the fact that he was not paid in full for this job. Yep, that is correct. He was not paid in full for this job. He was paid half for this job, which he agreed upon. He agreed and sent us a revised contract with the agreed upon price. And the reason why he wasn't paid in full, well, do I have to explain everything that went wrong and the way that our bathroom was left after they supposedly completed the job? It wasn't completed. As I pointed out, there were still several areas that were not caulked or grouted. We had to do that ourselves. And while I don't mind doing it yourself jobs, my page shows that. I've taken you guys on several journeys of doing things in our house ourselves. I don't mind doing that, but regardless, we paid a professional company to come out and complete a job professionally, and that wasn't done. That's the whole point of this. I do not like calling people out. I don't like being mean. I don't like confrontation. But at this point, I am so incredibly livid at the unprofessionalism that we have received and dealt with and seen and documented. I don't even know what to do anymore. So other than this, we're gonna make a video about it. Here you go. So if you have this company near you, don't use them. Please, for the love of God, don't use this company.